Y'all, I'm really emotional, especially when I talk about my community and the people that I see incarcerated for FTAs. Brings tears to my eyes because everybody didn't have the same opportunity that I have. Everybody doesn't have family. Everybody doesn't know where the resources are. Everybody isn't past the point of where they're able to ask for help because they're so used to people telling them no. And that's what pretrial officers need to realize. Not only do you need to be setting up appointments, you need to actually see where you can assist when assistance is needed. Okay, so now I want to speak a little bit about why people might fail to show up for their court dates. It's not because they don't want to. I remember my officer telling me, I lived in Hot Springs at that time, which is about 75 miles from Little Rock, and I had to report in Little Rock. I didn't have a car. And I remember her telling me, I need you to be here in 1 hour. Yeah, I was so scared because I knew that if I wasn't there within that hour, there was a chance of her revoking my parole and me going back to prison. So a lot of people that have failure to appear, that don't show up or don't call, it's because they're ashamed of saying, I don't have money for bus fare. I don't have a babysitter. I don't have clean clothes. I'm homeless. As a pretrial officer, you have to take all these things into consideration. What condition was that person in when they were arrested? And just because you let them out on an OR bond or whatever, however you facilitate or execute or implement your pretrial, doesn't mean that their circumstances has changed. And it grieves me so bad when I go into the county jail and someone tells me, Miss Ruby, I'm here for FTA. I said, failure to appear. What you do? I didn't show up. I said, why you didn't show up? I didn't have bus fare. Y'all don't even understand how many times I've went into my own personal pocket to cash out people to make sure that they get to their dates of hearing with you or get to your office. So it's so vital for you all to look for resources as far as seeing if you can get bus passes for your within your states or your cities that you can freely give to your clients to make sure that they're on time. If they say that they're sick and you know that they're really sick, don't force them to come in because that even makes matters worse. If they say that they don't have a babysitter, do like you would want anybody to do you. Attempt to reschedule them to where it's a better time for them that it'll work out. I mean, if we're in this to make life better for everyone, we all have to come to a medium where we're going to work with one another.